So first of all, let's have a look at website visits and correlation with posts. So what does this mean? Well, first of all, how many website visitors are you actually getting every single month? That's really important, because if you're only getting 2, there's no point in working on landing pages and making your website look amazing when you're only getting like a couple of people visiting it every single month. So that tells you what you should be doing, which is driving more traffic. The more traffic that you get to the website, at that point, then you need landing pages and more content and so on. Now, that's not to say that you should just start off driving traffic to the website, because if you've got no content on your website, what's the point on driving it? So you do need a little bit of content. You need some landing pages, but honestly, you should be writing a piece of content. Just write a blog and then post that blog onto social media. So let me just show you this this screen here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let me show you that. So across the top, we've got website activity, and this is one of our clients. Page views 976, 484 visits. Which is not a huge amount, but they've not been driving that much traffic in the past, and this is actually an improvement on the traffic that they were driving. 63% bounce rate. We're going to cover bounce rates a little bit further on, but the one thing that I really want you to understand here, so here in dark orange, you've got total visitors. Now, you'll notice that the social media posts, which is in grey, you'll notice that there is a correlation between the two. And when we talk about correlation with posts, we're talking about social media posting. Let me just block that user on YouTube who's posting spam. We're talking about when people post, they post on social media, and then magically, like that day or a couple of days after, there's usually a correlation between that. Now here on this first peak, there was a lot of website and then there was a post. So that's not quite the same. That's topsy-turvy. But here, you'll see that the more you post, the more website visitors you're actually going to get. Now, down here at the bottom, which you can't actually see for some reason. Why can't you see that? You can't see that. I don't know why you can't see that. Let me just... Oh, that's not it at all. So let me just move that over. Why can't you see that at the bottom? This might be an easier way of doing it. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Okay, the joys of modern technology. Okay, so this is a better way of doing it. Yeah, that's fine. So across here, down at the bottom, where you see 22.48, I don't see why I can't. Let's just run this as a slideshow. And you just can't see it. That's the problem. You still can't see it there. Let me move the image up. There we go. Down here at 22.84, that's the number of sessions that it's increased by. So we've actually increased the number of sessions hitting their website by 22%. So what that then tells us is that this information is, not the information, what we're actually doing for this client is actually working, because we've increased the number of website visitors by 22%. Now, it wasn't hard to do, to be fair, because they've been a client for maybe 2 or 3 months now. And when we first started working with them, this number was like 60%, because they'd increased their website visits significantly, because they weren't driving any traffic at all. And so obviously month 1 we upped it by 60%, month 2 was by like 40%, and month 3 we're just getting into normal traffic levels. So I mean, it's still gone up, which is obviously very good. But the important bit for you guys to understand is this bit here at the top, where it talks about correlation. You can't see that still. Correlation between between social media posting and the amount of visits that you actually have hitting the website. That bit is really, really important. So what that tells me is that the more you post on social media, the more traffic that you're going to actually have. Now, let me just pull up some notes here, because I just wanted to make sure that I cover everything on this particular topic. So the more you post, the more traffic you get. But that's if, of course, you're driving traffic to the website, because not all posting on social media will be driving traffic to your actual website. We actually drive quite a bit of traffic to various things. It might be to a YouTube video, because we want to get the YouTube hits. It might be to a private Facebook group, because we want to get people inside our Facebook group. It might be an affiliate link to somebody else's where the person signs up and we make a little bit of money. It can be all sorts of different things. So it's not the be-all, end-all. But for me, I love the idea of driving traffic to the website, because the more traffic you have on the website, the better it is, especially when you start actually incorporating things such as Facebook pixels. When you add a Facebook pixel, everybody who lands on your website, you know who's landed on your website, and you know, like, you don't know who it is, but you know these people have landed, but you also know which pages they've landed on. So if you've got a property sourcing page, you can send adverts just to people who've landed on the property sourcing page. If you've got a digital marketing page, and this describes my business, if you've got a digital marketing page and you want digital marketing clients, we can send Facebook adverts just to those people. And so this is why we want to be driving everybody over to the website. And again, the more you post, the more you drive traffic back to your website. Now, obviously, one of the main things that you should be doing is driving people over to landing pages. Whatever that landing page might be. It might be download our free guide, download our Facebook ads guide, download a freebie on, I think we do one, and it's a property inspection form, which is a form that I've used for the last 23 years when I'm going around looking at properties to use that information to negotiate discounts. So that's really vital. And so you should be driving people to the landing pages where you want actual conversions to take place.